Hello, my name is Kylie Jansing, and I'm looking forward to sharing with you my project working on the HIV antiretroviral reference guide update and redesign. I did this alongside the Pacific AIDS Education and Training Center, or PAETC, here in Arizona. There are AETCs across the country doing great work with healthcare providers to end the HIV epidemic. I worked specifically with the AETC here in Arizona. The challenge at hand involved updating the HIV antiretroviral or ARV reference guide. This is one of the most popular resources that is requested from the ATC here in Arizona and used widely across the state with clinicians in the healthcare setting and with our partners. Since 2018, numerous new medications and recommendations have been introduced. Also, the font in the original version was rather small at a 6-point font. Some of the goals in the redesign were to maintain a 12-point font across the whole document and to co-brand with some other newly introduced resources for great consistency and usability. I worked with pharmacist Larry York to ensure that the information was accurate and up to date. The document before had a lot of great pros and cons. It had a lot of information and clinicians really appreciated this level of detail. However, like I mentioned, it was hard to read and some of the information was outdated. So this brings us to Extreme Makeover ARV Edition. For the first attempt, we introduced different icons to limit the amount of text needed, but we found that this wasn't going to offer the level of detail needed. So the first attempt got tossed in the trash. So for take two, we decided to shift from the idea of a trifold brochure that was just front and back and move towards a booklet. So during the process, we decided to add some new categorization for the drugs, such as preferred, niche, and not recommended. We were able to add some new drugs that had been approved and also remove some that had been retired. We also included a table of contents, pros and cons, and some space for note-taking. Here you'll see the table of contents, as well as some screenshots from the reference guide. They're divided by ARV class. There's lots of details, and it was a real pleasure working on this project. There were some challenges, of course. A great opportunity ahead is that this resource is going to be presented at the 2023 HIV, STI, and TB clinical update in Flagstaff, Arizona. It was great working on this project, and I look forward to seeing the impact that it might make. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me.